Okay. You need to become a fascist because you're stupid. You've been dumbed down by the school system. You've been dumbed down. You've been made stupid, right, by the school system. Our school system was designed by the German military, right, in 1884, something like that. They designed the school system to turn people into order followers. Order followers, people that were like slaves. That's the whole point of our school system, is designed to turn people, funnel them into slave-like beings, you know, so that they will just follow orders all the time. That's the whole point of our school system. That's what it was designed to do. Okay? So you are an order follower. Whether you like it or not, that's 95% of you are order followers. And the other 5% are permanently traumatized. That's what this school system does to people. It turns 95% of people into order followers, into slaves, and the other 5%, it makes them irreversibly traumatized. What a wonderful system that we live in, eh? Isn't it wonderful? You know, I really don't know what to do about all this shit. Like, you know, it's I've got some very interesting ideas. So one of the ideas I've got is that actually, because people like me, and it's not just me, it's people for decades have been trying to get through to you people, you know, the majority. We've been trying to get through to you to make you realize how you've been enslaved and you're being tortured and murdered and poisoned. And we want to try and save you. People like me, we're trying to save you people. We're trying to protect you. And what do? You ignore us. You hate us. Oh dear. You know, one of the reasons I can sit here and laugh about it is because it's already written in the Bible. And it's been written for probably at least 1,000 years. It's already written in the Bible, you know, that when the person comes along to give the message from God, you know, to save your souls and to try and deliver you into heaven, what do the vast majority of you do? You kill us. You kill us. That's why I've made an effort. I've made a point of avoiding giving my true name and address to people on YouTube, because if you got my true name and address, I probably wouldn't even be alive anymore. You'd have killed me already, you know. So what I've decided is that you don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to be saved. You would kill me if you could, right? You would destroy me to get rid of me, right? So that there is no one speaking the truth. Where's that going to leave you? Exactly. You know, where is that going to leave you? You haven't got the truth. You've got a whole fucking military industrial complex trying to destroy the world and make it uninhabitable. So you're just going to go along with them. You're going to like help the military industrial complex destroy the world and make it inhabitable, right? So since the 1970s, we've been destroying 30,000 species on the planet. 30,000 species on the planet every year since the 1970s. You know, how many years is that? Sort of like 50 years? 50 years. So we're talking about 150,000 species of plants and animals and stuff have been eradicated and made extinct by all your peoples, like all you people refusing to hear the truth, refusing to make yourself compatible with nature. Okay, that's what you've been doing for 50 years. You've been making yourselves destroy the planet, make it uninhabitable. And there's people like me coming along trying to sort of like stop you. And because I don't understand why are you trying to destroy the planet? Why? What are you doing it for? Will someone please explain to me? Like you've got the comment section here. You've got top chat. You know, you can leave a comment on my video. Will somebody explain to me why it's so important for you all to destroy the planet and make it uninhabitable? I'd like to know, because I'd like to have a good life, and I don't see how I can do it without a planet, somewhere to live. So I would like to know why you want to destroy the planet. Now, having asked this question before, I know from experience, nobody's going to answer the question. No one's got a fucking clue why you're doing what you're doing. You don't know why you're destroying the planet. You just carry on doing it anyway. You know, and if I ask you why, you go all shut. You shut your mouth. You go all quiet. I mean, is there a good reason? I mean, what some of the things I've heard, right? There's these people that call themselves Gnostics. I mean, I'm not talking about all people that call themselves Gnostics. I'm talking about a very small minority of people that call themselves Gnostics, people that know. Now, what they say is that this world is a prison. And the only way to get out of the prison is to make it uninhabitable. So they say the best thing to do is to destroy the world, make it uninhabitable so that no one can live here. And then we'll all go off to this imaginary or place it in we can't imagine at the moment. I can't imagine it. And we'll go there, and then we will all sort of like transcend and, I don't know, go to heaven or be free, or I don't really understand it exactly what they're saying, but they think that if we destroy this planet and make it uninhabitable and we kill all the humans and make the world such a wasteland that nobody can survive, then all our souls will basically become free. That's their idea, right? Well, it kind of sounds plausible, doesn't it? I mean, I fucking hate this world. I think it's a nightmare. But I just think to myself, why don't we all sort of like cooperate? Why don't we start helping each other and making this world a much nicer place, you know? That seems like a good idea. Doesn't it? Well, it seems like a good idea to me. You know, why don't we all just enjoy ourselves and have a good time, get rid of all the illnesses, make a sort of world where we're sort of we can keep everything going, have a good time, enjoy ourselves, create good food and medicine so we can live a long time and share information and, be all nice to each other and stuff. That to me seems like a good idea. But no, the people in charge seem to think that we should all destroy the world and make it into a nightmare and destroy everything so that we all go into this other place that nobody has any experience of. Nobody knows what it means. But they seem to think that somehow if we destroy everything, that will make everything okay. That's the best option. And they are the people controlling everything, it seems. So basically what I see happening here is that, okay, let's go along with these people, right? For the sake of argument, let's play the devil's advocate. What we're going to do, we're going to go along with these people. Let's destroy the world. Let's carry on destroying the world. We'll all just like enjoy destroying the world, making it uninhabitable. We'll all go to hell initially, but once we've destroyed the world, then what? We're going to go into this place where we're all free, right? And everything's fine. But there's absolutely no proof that this place exists. It's just an imaginary idea. There's no proof that it exists. We just believe these people. I've tried talking to these people. You can't get straight answers out of them. You can't get straight answers out of them. And they seem to have a stranglehold on the world. They seem to have a stranglehold. It seems like we've got no choice. And if you try to talk to people about it, everybody's silent. Everybody's quiet. And nobody wants to talk about it. I don't feel like I've got any choice. I'm just going to have to sit here and wait for you people, all you millions of billions of people to destroy the world. And I'm just going to have to wait and see what happens. Because, if it was up to me, I would say, no, let's all just make a nice place out of this world that we've got. That's what I would do. But it seems the rest of you just want to carry on being ignorant and destroy the world. And once it's destroyed, you're going to imagine that somehow you're going to all go to heaven or something, And it's like, well, as far as I'm concerned, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. It's an old saying. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. How do we know that if we destroy this world, there's going to be a wonderful place for us to go and go, and it's going to be much better than this? The other field, the other field after the fence always seems more greener. I forgot the proper wording, but people think always that the other field is more greener than the field which you're in. But when you go there, it's not. It's no different. But that's not a very good way of looking at it, as far as I'm concerned. We don't even know if there is another field. I can't see it. I've been into the other world, right? I've been into the other world. I've had near-death experiences, at least 2 near-death experiences. And I've been into the other world. I can also remember before I was born. And I don't see any heaven to go to. You know, I don't see any heaven. I mean, what if we destroy this world, right? And we're left in a void, in an empty space. That's what I imagine will happen. If we destroy this world, we will be left in an empty space. We will have no life. We'll be stuck forever in an empty place. Where and it will be the worst kind of hell you can possibly imagine. You will have to spend eternity in an empty place with a whole load of other souls, with no options, no way of living, no options. It will be an absolute fucking nightmare. It will be much worse than having a normal life. Much, much worse. I'm just guessing. I don't know this because also I don't see how anyone else can know this. How do these people know what will happen if we destroy all life on the earth? Hi, Shiny Beast. Sabatai, see, you believe they're called. Sorry, what do you mean by that? If you're still here, Shiny Beast, what do you mean by Sabatai Sai? Yeah, I know the Talmudic people, the Jews, the Gnostics, they believe that this is a prison, but I'm not convinced. I think it's a prison because we believe it's a prison. We're not really thinking properly. I mean, how do we know if we destroy it that everything will become better? I don't understand how they can come to these conclusions. What makes them come to these conclusions? How do they come to the conclusion that if we destroy the world, everything will become better? I don't understand it. And why are we trying? As far as I can see, right, there's no knowledge. I don't have any knowledge about what will happen if we try to educate people properly and we increase their IQ, because you can easily do that. You can teach people how to think. You can teach them rhetoric. You can teach them the trivium. Now, rhetoric and the trivium is about asking the right questions. Who can we trust? Who can we trust? Can we trust the banks who are ripping us off, who are stealing money and value from everyone continually? Can we trust them? I don't think so. Can we trust the government who are making laws to stop us from having cannabis so that we can heal cancer? Can't trust the government. What about the media? The media continually lie to us about all this stuff. They're constantly filling our heads with all kinds of nonsense that basically is making us stupid. So can we trust the media? No, we can't trust the media. We can't trust the media. We can't trust the governments. We can't trust the medical establishment. We can't trust the banks. Who can we trust? Okay, thank you, Shiny Beast. It's like I'm very pleased that you put these like ideas across, because It helps me remember these things. I've already looked into them, but it just helps me remind me. It's like a sort of, you're being on sort of, you know, you're helping me remind me of stuff. Now, when it comes to the Jews and their Messiah, right? I've got very strong views about this. Now, what they want in a Messiah, and it's the same with the Muslims and the Christians, it's the same thing. What they want is somebody to come and do the thinking for them. Nobody will ever come to do the thinking for them. It will never happen. I know this because I know how to think. You know, I know how to think. I'm very angry about it because I don't know how to get through to these people. Nobody is going to come and do the thinking for them. God already told them in the book of Kings, he doesn't want you to have a king. He doesn't want you to have somebody doing the thinking for you. So he's not going to change his mind. He's fucking God. He's God. He's not going to fucking change his mind. I can't help being angry. I just see how stupid these people are. I really can't get to grips with how stupid all these people are. The Jews are supposed to be the most intelligent people on the planet. They've got the highest IQ. Why don't they realize that God is not going to come down from heaven and fucking do the thinking for them? The whole point of creation is that they have to learn to think for themselves. That's why God said at the beginning in the book of Kings, he doesn't want you to have kings and people doing the thinking for you. That's an abomination. I'm really sorry. I can't help getting angry about this because it's so fucking obvious. These people that call themselves Jews are so incredibly fucking stupid. They really are. And even though they've got the highest IQs on the planet, they are still fantastically stupid. They can't see the obvious truth right in front of their face. God doesn't want you to have somebody doing the thinking for you. He wants you to think for yourself. That's why, exactly why he said he doesn't want you to have a king. Why? Because he wants you to think for yourself. For fuck's sake. Why are you people so fucking stupid? Even the highest IQ people on the planet are still incredibly fucking stupid. And I haven't even got an IQ as high as them. My IQ is 139. It's not even genius. I'm not even a genius. I'm 1 point below genius. And even I can understand that God doesn't want people to have somebody telling them what to think. He wants us to think for ourselves. It's obvious. I wish I could calm down. I really would like to be able to make a video, right, where I could talk about this calmly, but I just can't. I just can't. I can't talk about it calmly because you people are so incredibly stupid that I come up with this term, demonic stupidity. You people are so fucking stupid. The only explanation I can come up with is that you're controlled by demons. You've somehow let demons control your brain. That's the only explanation I can come up with why you are so stupid. Why you want someone to think for you. You want someone else to do the thinking for you. That is so unbelievably fucking stupid. It's monstrously stupid. It's demonic stupidity. Oh, just let someone else do the thinking for me. I don't want to have to think. Let someone else do it for me. Get me a king who can do the thinking for me because I don't want to think for myself. Let 8 billion people all not think for themselves, even though they've got huge, giant brains, bigger than any other fucking brain in the fucking whole of the natural kingdom. No, no, no. I don't want to use my brain. Let someone else do the thinking for me. Because I am too stupid and pathetic and ignorant and a complete zombie. I can't think for myself. Let someone else bring the Messiah to do the thinking for me because I'm too stupid to do the thinking for myself. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's completely unbelievable. It's amazing. You can't you could never make a science fiction program, right, that dealt with this subject because it's so unbelievable. Nobody would take it seriously. You know, it's so unbelievable. These people would not think for themselves. They would do anything to avoid thinking for themselves. You know, they insist on having a king, even though their God tells them he doesn't want to have a king. He really, really doesn't want you to have a king. He wants you to think for yourselves. And the people have outvoted God. The Jewish people have said, no, we don't want God. We refuse God's judgment. We want a king. We want a human king who's not God, who can tell us what to do. I mean, it's unbelievable how stupid these people are. And they've got the highest IQs on the planet. The highest IQs on the planet. They, you know, a lot of Jews have got IQs of 160, 170, 180. They're much more intelligent than normal people. And yet they still want someone to come and do the thinking for them. And I could do the thinking for them easily. I would just say to them, learn to think for yourself. That's what I would say. Learn to think for your fucking self, you stupid cunts. I tell you what, I'm just going to stop this video because it's so ridiculous. The whole fucking idea is so completely fucking ridiculous. These people are so unbelievably stupid. I'm tempted to just sit here and laugh my fucking arse off for hours and hours because of how ridiculous you people all are. You're so unbelievably fucking stupid. The whole lot of you, the whole world. I'm not even that intelligent, and I can see. I'm like a child, and I can see how stupid you people are, how pathetic, how cowardly, how incredibly fucking stupid you all are, and it makes me laugh. I'm just going to sit here and laugh my fucking arse off. You're so fucking stupid. Just wait for someone to sort of like do the thinking for you. Oh, it's unbelievable. I don't even know where to begin. You people are so fucking stupid. I can't even find a place to begin to try and educate you. It's like all you need to do is start thinking for yourself. That's all. That's all you need to do. Everything else is absolute nonsense. It's totally full of shit. You people are so incredibly stupid that you deserve to go to hell. You need to be go to hell and be punished for a very, very long time. I can't think of any other way to get you to think for yourself. Maybe if you're tortured for sort of like 50 million years, maybe that will get you to sort of realize it. Maybe it'd be better if you learn to think for yourself. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't you rather? There's no, actually, I realized I've tried it over and over again. You can't get through to these people. It's like you can't explain it to them. They don't listen. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. They're so incredibly fucking stupid. And they've got high IQs. They've got IQs much, much more than I've got. I'm just going to stop this video because it's fucking, it hurts. It hurts talking about this stuff. I feel pain, you know, and not only that, I feel like I'm becoming more stupid if I try to talk to you people. I don't understand how you can be so fucking stupid. Oh, Mind Ray Park, you're here. I haven't seen you for ages. I don't remember seeing you here. I'm glad you've come up and watched my videos. Hang on. Right. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. It's some kind of sick joke. And I'm just, this is what me living in the truth is and doing the work is. You got to say this stuff. You got to tell people. It's like a sick joke. What the fuck's wrong with you? You're like worse than animals. You're less than animals. Okay, thanks, Mind Ray Potter, for pointing that out, you know. And it's good to see you, Shiny Beast. You're two of my favourite people on here. Like, you know, you're people that have, like, you know, at least have got at least half a brain, you know. I probably only got half. I feel like I've only got half a brain. I'd like to have a whole brain. I think I would do a lot better if I had a whole brain. Maybe that's part of the problem. You know, we're only given half a brain. Only half our brain works, you know. But at least we've got half a brain. Maybe if we all stick together, we can sort of make something, you know, out of this, you know. Was it 3 half a brains? It's like 1.5 brains, you know. Oh dear. Okay, I'm not gonna like switch it off yet. I'm just gonna keep it going because I've got a conversation going here with other people on here. It's like I've got some logic. People are speaking like you know, sense. They're talking sense. I've got people on here talking sense. That makes a change, really. It's like a lot of people, like other videos I've made, like people like it's hard to get people to talk sense, you know. You know, I don't expect it to last very long. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, that's probably good. You know, well water. As I've told you before, I was drinking rainwater. I've been collecting rainwater. Rainwater is much better than tap water, you know, and well water. If you can get good well water, well, you know, that's fucking great. People should look out for this stuff. They should try new stuff, you know, get some proper water. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust anything. It's all fucking fake. All this whole fucking thing. It's the Matrix. You know, you've got to go out of your way. You've got to go outside the boundaries. You've got to, you know, find the good stuff. I mean, okay, it just reminded me of something. I know people in America, they don't have access to unpasteurized cheese, right? Or unpasteurized dairy products. I just want to talk to you about this a bit more. Okay, I spend loads of money, right, on recently I've been spending loads of money on unpasteurized dairy products, and I know you can't get it in the US, right? I know it's difficult to find, but you can. I'm sure you can find it if you look to actual farms. If you try to find source farms that produce unpasteurized dairy products, and it won't be easy. You might have to go there on foot. It took me years to find it. It took me years to find unpasteurized dairy products, and it was a lot of work. You know, I had to walk. When I go and get them, when I get unpasteurized goat's milk. It's like it's 8 mile walk. You know, I haven't got transport, so I have to walk there. It's like an 8 mile walk, so it's like a 4 hour walk there and back. But just recently, I've been finding like cheese. This cheese is like it's called Morbier. You know, Morbier. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got ash in it. That's not like a blue cheese with the mold. It's actually ash. It's culinary ash in there. It's like a layer of culinary ash. It's very sweet, fruity. It does smell a bit like, you know, like cheesy feet. It's incredibly tasty. I know you don't want to see all this stuff because you can't get it in the US. But I'm just saying, if you look around and you do a bit of research and do some work, you can find it. I'm sure you can find it. I've seen videos of people getting unpasteurized dairy products in the US. I know you can get it. You just have to do the work and do the research, right? Another one here is I just got this. These are really expensive cheeses. They're like 2.5 times the price of normal cheese. But you have to really look out from here in the UK. This one's unpasteurized. It's like it's like a sweet, nutty sort of cheese. I've been eating loads of cheese lately, right? Because I've discovered all these unpasteurized cheeses and they digest really well. You get loads of nutrients from them. They're really good. This one is like a blue cheese Roquefort. You can usually get this most places. It's sheep milk cheese. Incredibly useful. It's got loads of good bacteria in there. Here's another one, unpasteurized. It's like a sort of, it's a bit like a brie. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's like it's like a fat little, like a fat squat camembert. The edges of it go really sort of runny and liquidy, and when it becomes ripe, it becomes like liquid inside. It's sort of like liquid. It's all liquid. It's all seeping out. It's a month before it's ripe. It's a month before it's used by date, and it's still runny. It's starting to get runny now. I tell you, unpasteurized cheese is totally different from normal cheese. It's messy. It's smelly. It's totally different. It stinks. It's messy. It gets all over your hands, and but it digests really well. When I have unpasteurized cheese, I feel depressed. I get diarrhea. If I have unpasteurized cheese, I feel fine. I just feel great. You know, it's really good. It's really expensive, but it's really worth it. You know, you feel so much better. Okay, let me look at what you got here. Okay, shiny beast. You eat some raw suet. It's funny. When I was a kid. One of the foods I most loved when I was a kid. My mum used to make something called suet pudding. and it was also called spotted dick, and it was flour, like wheat flour mixed with suet and sultanas, and like mixed all up together and put in a pot, like a sort of like a small pot, and then steamed in water, and it was called spotted dick, and you'd have it with custard. In Britain, custard is like milk mixed with corn flour and vanilla essence, and thickened up, heated up and thickened up, and it make a sort of thick sauce, a yellow sauce with vanilla flavor made with milk and corn flour, and you would have it on the spotted dick, which was like this steamed pudding made with wheat and sugar and suet and corn, no, sultanas, or raisins or vine fruit. And I used to love it when I was a kid. And my mum, there'd be some left in the fridge, and I would go and eat it, in the morning for breakfast. And because there would be some left over, and I would always eat it the next day. I'd just go and get it and eat the leftovers. It was great. I used to love it. When I was a kid, I went to the butcher's with my mum one day, and while my mum was talking to the butcher, I started pulling out pork sausage meat from the sausage machine. They had a sausage machine, and I used to pull out the pork and eat it raw. Now, when I think about it now, it's like, did I get any sort of parasites? Maybe my brain's got parasites from that pork meat, raw pork meat. I don't know. Oh, dear. Okay, I'm running out of things to say now. Anyway, nice to see you guys. I'm going to end this thing here. I can't even remember what I started this video about. It's nice to see you anyway. I'm going to stop it here. Nice. Thanks for watching.